Yeah, they only did it because it was cool.
Like even in Dragon Ball Z with the Otherworld tournament, Goku uses the Super Kaioken, which is where he has the Kaioken on top of normal Super Saiyan. Never fucking does it again. And with
Why
that,
don't?
That's the thing. Because they only did it when he was dead, the logical assumption is that, well, because he's dead, he doesn't have to worry about it fucking up his body.
No.
You know, like if he was alive, it probably would have killed him. You know, it's like probably, but you know, like he probably could have done it, I guess, against Boo when he was still dead. But if he dies when he's already dead, then he just kind of ceases to exist.
Oh, speaking of which, do you guys like the filler in Dragon Ball Super?
You know what the funny part is?
What?
There's actually, technically speaking, no filler in Super. Everybody complains that there's filler in Super, but technically speaking, filler is a term used to like you're padding out between arcs because
Kind of like the Garlic Jr. saga.
Yeah, stuff that wasn't in the manga.
From Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, the stuff that wasn't in the manga, pretty much. But there's no fucking manga of Dragon Ball Super that the anime is based off of.
Yep.
So, technically speaking, there is no filler. Just like there's no filler in GT. There's just slow moments.
In Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, there's filler in Z and Dragon Ball, but that's because there was a manga to base it off of. In Dragon Ball GT and Super, technically speaking, there's no filler.
Yep.
And, but I understand what you mean, like the copy Vegeta and, fuck, what was that other, the Arale? The hit showing up to kill Goku?
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't say nothing about that, but I was saying something about the copy Vegeta, like he was being cocky and stuff.
Well, we're assuming if you're watching this video, you know you have been caught up with Super. So, like, we're not worrying about spoiler shit. And if you're watching this and you haven't seen Super, well, that's your fault.
That's your fault clicking on this video.
Exactly.
Alright, so about, you know, I didn't understand why Hit wanted to come kill Goku.
Goku hired him to do it so he could fight so he could fight Hit at his maximum.
But Hit killed him.
Yep. He one-punched him. I guess this means that one punch...
and Goku knew he was coming.
Yeah, I guess that means Saitama's more powerful than Goku, case closed. I love doing that just to piss people off.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that one thing of like that one meme is like Fairly Odd Parents versus Goku is like, Timmy Turner, I've come to kick your butt. Cosmo, I wish Goku was knocked out. Okay.
You know, what if that was like an extra episode in Fairly Odd Parents?
That'd be fucking awesome.
If it kept going. Or is it still going?
No, it got canceled a few years ago, I think. But and Dragon Ball Super has so many. I don't have a problem so much that there's plot holes or inconsistencies or retcons. That's par for the course for Dragon Ball. However, Dragon Ball Super has so many of them condensed together that it comes off as the people who are writing this don't know what the hell they're doing. I kept saying this all the time. Dragon Ball Super introduces a new plot hole, inconsistency, retcon, or ass pull almost every fucking episode. And like the Patara, like my most hated one is the Patara, the Patara fusion retcon, air quotes. Which really, when you know the Dragon Ball lore and you put more than 2 seconds of thought into it, you realize it's a plot hole. Because even if you didn't connect this to Dragon Ball Z, it'd still make no fucking sense. Why are you eating stuff on camera?
I don't know.
But,
one thing, so you know when Gohan was like, you know, just a school little nerd and stuff.
yeah.
Um,
You mean most of Z?
the one thing I was happy when he was making a comeback. What do you think?
What, you mean like the Tournament of Power where he gets his ultimate form again?
No, when they do that training stuff with the wolves.
Yeah, the Tournament of Power where he gets his ultimate form again.
Yep. So what did you think of that?
I kind of like that, but at the same time, it's stupid because they have this whole thing of like, they make an implication that he hasn't used his ultimate form or mystic form or whatever the fuck you want to call it since he fought Super Boo back in Dragon Ball Z. Why? Okay, how the fuck did he not? Why didn't he use it until? Why didn't he use it? They make it seem like he just forgot how to do it. It had like, okay, but then why are there multiple points in Super where he seems like he's using ultimate form? He powers up in base against Beerus in the BOG arc. At the end of the Goku Black arc, when Future Trunks is leaving for the last time, he shows up with the ultimate form hair and the ultimate form eyes. So are we supposed to believe that was his base form this whole fucking time? Once again, it's them adding something that is conceptually cool, but adding in an explanation that sounds half-assed, like they didn't even read what they wrote.
Yep.
And if you enjoy Dragon Ball Super, that's fine. I could probably enjoy it if I turn my brain off, like I was watching Gurren Lagann or Kill la Kill or something. Because those shows go out of their way to tell you, look guys, this is just a crazy ass ride. You're not supposed to think about it. Just enjoy it. Because Kill la Kill has its fair share of plot holes too.
And how about what's it called? Assassin's Classroom?
I haven't seen all that, so I'm not going to talk about that.
But you have to turn your brain off on that too, because it's really crazy.
Yeah, I would say so. I've seen like 12 or so episodes of that.
I've watched about 6 episodes. Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah. You want an explanation?
Fast as crap.
That dude is basically the equivalent of a Dragon Ball character. It's like the
Assassin's Classroom guy?
Yeah, the Kuro Sensei. He's basically a Dragon Ball character. And, like, they spend the whole thing... That's basically fucking Vegeta. And, like, the whole show is trying to kill Vegeta. Because he is, like... What is it? Mach 20 or something in terms of speed. And he blew up half the moon. Like, fucking... Like, Dr. Eggman in Sonic Adventure 2.
Yep.
God damn it, now I want to play that game again. Damn it! After this video.
Wait, what game?
Sonic Adventure 2. I got it on my GameCube, but, off topic.
Nice. Wait, you wanna, wait, I'll talk to you about that later.
Off topic. Anyway, back to Dragon Ball Super. Dragon Ball Super tries to take itself seriously, despite them throwing in all these goofy references and stuff. It tries to take itself seriously, and because of that... Oh yeah, there's a lot of people that's like, well, Dragon Ball Super is made for kids. I'm not arguing that it's not, but with it, if it really was made for kids.
And one thing about they saying Super's for kids, there's no blood.
Yeah, that's why there's no blood. It's because it's for kids in the Japanese
But there
section.
is blood in Goku Black Arc, but that's it.
Some, but in the God damn it, in Dragon Ball Super, if it really was for kids, why throw in all this fan service? If that really is your defense, why throw in all this fan service that only a 20-year-old fucking Dragon Ball fan would know? Like the fucking evil containment wave that they use in the Goku Black Arc. All the techniques Master Roshi uses in the Tournament of Power, like the paralyzed beam and all this shit. What is it? What would be another one? Pretty much 17. Pretty much everything doing with 17. And the Great Saiyaman. They keep using the Great Saiyaman, even though that's pretty much a throwback. If Gohan's fucking retired from fighting, like he keeps claiming he is, why is he still being Great Saiyaman?
I don't know. That don't make sense.
In Dragon Ball Z during the Buu arc, the early Buu arc, where Gohan is going to school and stuff, he never implies he stopped fighting. He just couldn't do it as much because his mom was basically like, my son needs to go to school and he needs to study, and I'm sounding like
education.
He needs to study in the school in the great lady. Gohan's mom is Professor Frank from The Simpsons. Theory confirmed. But yeah, it's like he never said anything like he didn't want to. He never stopped fighting. He just couldn't do it as much. He clearly wasn't a fighter at heart, but he would still fight if necessary. Why is he still doing it in Dragon Ball Super when he has a family to worry about? He has Videl and for that matter, why isn't Videl beating up anybody?
I don't know.
They give an in-universe reason for this. It's because of her upbringing. She never had time to express her womanly side, as she puts it, and be like a mother and like a nice lady or whatever. But that superhero aspect of her character was always hers. Her going out of school to beat the shit out of criminals. That was all her. Why isn't she doing the Great Saiyaman 2 thing? And a bunch of people will be like, oh, well, that's filler, that's non-canon. Listen, people. Dragon Ball Super has so many nods to filler at this point. They have fucking Gregory. A filler character who is not in the manga.
Yep.
You have no fucking right to talk about, oh, well, it's non-canon. Gregory didn't impact the plot or whatever. Doesn't fucking matter. You cannot excuse some filler just because it did not impact the plot. And filler, by fucking definition, didn't impact the plot at all. So saying it didn't impact the plot doesn't fucking matter. Oh my fucking god. It's stupid fucking people. I hate that fucking argument too. I really fucking hate that argument because it always comes off as the people. It comes off as them wanting to excuse some filler because they like it, but completely disregard other filler because they don't like it. What are you laughing at?
Someone on Share Factory.
Okay. Um, but yeah. What's your thoughts on Dragon Ball Super as a whole? Let's wrap this up.
Well, out of 1 to 10, I give it a 6.
No, not
The
rating.
only
Thoughts.
thing,
Like,
well, we can give the rating last. How about that?
yeah.
All right. So results. I like the one thing. All right. I'm gonna give you the bad things about it too, and good things about it. All right. So bad things. Bad animation. Um, they really need to work on especially subtitles. Um, the color doesn't look as great.
Yeah, everybody looks like they're way too fucking dark skinned.
Yeah, especially Supreme Kai.
Yeah, Goku Black for some reason looked like he was like really dark tan. And
yeah, and all right, and then let me say my other 2 more bad things.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. Goku is dumb. Literally does not have a brain, and he is always off his guard.
Yeah, that bugs me.
Alright, here's the good things. Okay, so, it was cool. Goku got Super Saiyan Blue. That was cool. Oh, it was cool he got Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken. But the one thing about Kaioken, they only did it because it was cool.
They did the same thing with Blue because they never explained to us how it worked.
And then another good thing. Goku got Ultra Instinct. That was awesome. Gohan is making a comeback. Vegeta, he got the full power Super Saiyan Blue. Ultra Instinct, I would say.
Whatever the hell it's called. We don't even have a name.
We don't know. He could get Ultra Instinct by the end of this show. Never know.
Speaking as somebody who knows the spoilers, I wouldn't hold your breath.
And really didn't make sense how Hit couldn't take out Jiren, in my opinion.
Well, Jiren transcends time, so the Toki Tobashi, the time skip doesn't work on him.
So Jiren, and the one thing, I watched the latest episode of Super. I watched Jiren's backstory. It was basically Anakin's story.
Yeah, he's just Anakin Skywalker as a gray alien.
Especially like what the clothes he was wearing.
Yeah, he's Roger Smith from American Dad. If he was muscular as all fuck and had the backstory of Anakin Skywalker.
Yep. All right. So how about you? Results. All right. 5 bad results and 5 good results. All right. Good topic.
I'll get the bad out of the way first. Shitty animation. Shitty storytelling.
I forgot to say that too. Bad storytelling.
There is no really bad fucking continuity.
What does that mean?
Continuity, it means like it doesn't. There is like no sense of continuity because really you can watch the Tournament of Power arc without watching anything prior and still understand what the hell is going on. Whereas if you watch the Cell games in Dragon Ball Z without watching the rest of it, you would not understand what the hell is going on.
All right, what's your 2 more bad topics? Your opinion. I mean, my bad.
The characters themselves, they're all shittily written. Goku, as you said, is a complete fucking retard, and this isn't just for him. They all drop their guard all the damn time. How many people?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Goku drops his guard.
How many people in the Tournament of Power arc got eliminated because they dropped their guard?
A bunch.
Piccolo, Gohan almost got eliminated because he dropped his guard. Master Roshi, no, he didn't drop his guard. He was just he did some badass shit in the tournament and was tired, so he just like fell back out of the tournament like a fucking badass. Piccolo fell. Krillin fell out because he dropped his guard. Tien, I think, fell out because he dropped his guard. I'm pretty sure he did.
Android 18?
18 didn't fall out because she dropped her guard. She fell out because 17 was about to fall out. She jumped in there and kicked his ass back into the ring and fell out herself, even though she could have just blasted herself back up, but whatever. 17 just fucking blew himself up, pretty much.
Yeah, that was dumb. And people were going, "Oh, 17 died."
Like, he's died before, people. He was inside Cell when Gohan killed him.
Especially even Android 18 died in Cell.
No, she didn't die in Cell. She got sped up. She died in the Cell games when Super Boo ate her.
Oh. All right, what's your good 5?
No, I know. I still have one more bad one. That was 4.
Oh.
I was just going into detail about them dropping their guard all the damn time. And my final bad piece is they bring up cool ideas only to do nothing with them.
Yep.
All right, for my good one, the music. The music itself is pretty damn good. The character interactions are once again pretty fucking good. Like you got the little thing with like 18 and Marin and Krillin going to go recruit 17 for the Tournament of Power. And 17 is like, "Hello, Marin." It's like, "It's Marin, not Maron." It's like, "You say her name wrong again and I'll fucking kill you." I don't know why that cracked me up. Oh yeah, one more bad thing. They don't do shit with Boo.
Yep.
We have
They just put him there. He's just there.
No, they don't even put him there. That's a fucking thing. They have Resurrection F arc. He falls asleep. Universe 6 tournament. He falls asleep. The fucking the Tournament of Power. Why isn't he in the Tournament of Power? You guessed it. He fell asleep. They have this. Huh?
He sleeps too much.
Yeah, he's like me. He sleeps too much. But it's okay. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when he falls asleep, isn't he supposed to become the fucking cocoon?
Yep.
Because that cocoon, was that a magic seal around him, or was that actually what happens to him when he falls asleep? I can't remember.
I think it's a magic seals.
Because I'm kind of wondering now. Because they never said anything, as far as I'm aware, the magic ball was never stated to be. I think that's what happens when he falls asleep for years like Beerus. But anyway, the character interactions are good. The Boo is shit. Trying to think. They have cool ideas, like I said in the negative one, where they have cool ideas that just do nothing with them. They have cool ideas. What was it? I'm drawing a blank here. What the fuck is wrong with me? The Zeno being like this all-powerful character, or not all-powerful, but multiversal character, but have him be like a little ignorant kid. I feel like that's kind of cool. Zeno himself I really like him, even though he has like next to no fucking personality. I said the music. Some of the action can be kind of cool. Like from the Goku Black arc onwards, the action is kind of cool.
Yep.
And although they have no fucking explanation as to how a lot of this shit works, the transformations, although simplistic as hell, and a lot of them are basically just palette swaps or gender swaps in the case of female Broly, aka Kale.
Yep.
They're fucking badass. Kale doing the puny god throw thing from Avengers on Goku. It's like grab him by the leg and he just keeps slamming him on the ground. It's like puny god. It's like that was fucking awesome. Yeah.
Wait, you have any more good? Wait, how many goods have you done?
I think that was 5. All right, let's do the rating.
All right, so the rating. Okay, 1 through 10. I would give it a 6 out of 10.
You would say it's a little more than passable for the whole show?
Yeah.
I would not even put it that far, honestly. I'd say it's maybe a 2.5 out of 10, and the only reason I'd even put it that far.
Whoa, why low?
Because it's a shitty show, and it doesn't even like any show.
But it ain't that bad.
You got any show, people should watch it from the beginning. Why would people watch 40-something episodes of shit?
Yeah.
Like you don't like. It's like telling people, like, oh, the Star Wars movies are great, but you gotta watch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 in that order. When people say like the Star Wars movies are great, they're talking about 4, 5, and 6. But if you tell them to watch it in like chronological order as the shit happens, you gotta watch it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And most people consider 1, 2, 3 as shit. You know, like, would be a good one. Teen Titans Go. You know, if Teen Titans Go in like season 4 or whatever got really fucking good, most people would tell you, you know, or not Teen Titans Go. Some show like, I don't know, The Walking Dead. I don't know. If The Walking Dead started
Young
out,
Justice, that's a good show.
No, I mean like, okay, yeah, Young Justice. Let's go with that. Let's say let's play the hypothetical game and say season 2 is where the show really kicked off and got really good, and all of season 1 was shit, like Dragon Ball Super, BOG, Resurrection F, style shit. But you had to watch it to understand what the fuck was going on in season 2. Okay, sorry, the video cut out. I guess we were doing this for an hour. Okay, to recapture, to redo. Why would you tell anybody to watch all of Resurrection, or god damn it, all of Young Justice if it was that bad in season 1?
Well, Young Justice season 1 was good.
No, the hypothetical game where season 1, if season 1 was as bad as the first 2 arcs of Super, but you had to watch it to understand what the hell season 2 was doing. You know,
yeah,
why?
Pretty much.
Why would you watch 40-something episodes of shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can't fucking skip that. That's the fucking problem.
Because you have to understand the story.
Yeah, and you can't tell people, oh, just go watch Battle of Gods the movie and watch Resurrection F the movie, because those aren't in continuity with Super.
Yep.
So, like, putting it up that high, I feel like is giving the show way more credit than it deserves.
What, 6?
Yeah.
What should I give it then?
I gave it a 2.5, but honestly, I probably would just give it a 3 if it wasn't for all the continuity problems that just fucking bugged the hell out of me.
Alright, I'm gonna give it a 4.5.
Isn't that the same score you already gave it?
No, that was 6.
Ah. Out of 10, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, that's been our fucking hour-long discussion on Dragon Ball Super. Join us next time when we talk about the Indiana Jones movies.
See ya!